It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Colts and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Cook again, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 17 carries, 90 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Colts are going to take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Jones has it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Cook now off the read option. There he goes left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. As they've got it as we resume action. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Colts take it. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They run it again with Cook, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Jaguars at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd down, Lawrence got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley in the final second. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Colts will go on offense here for the Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Etienne is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action now. Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Cook running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now Lawrence on 1st down. A short throw there to Strange. Touchdown! Britton Strange with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are an extra. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for it. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to get the lead up to 4. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they hadn't called on. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And shoves him off at the 20. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Richardson to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Now Richardson. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle something.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's the veteran. That's Jeff Wilson.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The Dolphins at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Here's Tua. Dancing to his left.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now it's Tua. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tua. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This offense return. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Tua now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A give up the middle to H.A.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of... It resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait.
Here's a diving catch right side. That is caught by Waddle. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa.
He'll get this out wide to Gaskin.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Tua now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On play action, here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass, Tua. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to have great field.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determined.
It's Madden NFL 24, and front and center is Sam Laporta. It was triple digits for him a week ago, 112 total yards rushing. It's the Lions and the Buccaneers. All that and more coming up next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the Lions, so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Mayfield on play action.
And this one caught downfield by Evans.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
The Bucs at 3-1 here. Games, and they come in with the challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They'll dump this one off here to White.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Mayfield now on 2nd down.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. It's caught. This is White.
Down inside the 10.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
And we'll pause here for an injury. I believe that's a running back. Yeah, that's Rachaad White, who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Mayfield now. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And all right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
That's to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Mayfield on first down. He'll find Vaughn complete out of the backfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the line. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. A run to begin the second half with White. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So here are the third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. The drive starts with a run by White. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Mayfield looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man downfield. It's Otten. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Mayfield off the play fake. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the... On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with White. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. This 2nd and 4. Opting to run again here with White. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Alex Anzalone drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can...
So this offense will head back out there. Already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. Following the interception, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield.
A quick pass here to Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Mayfield's throw complete to Otten.
Touchdown!
Cade Otten.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mayfield on play action. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. On first down, Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 6 coming up. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to... We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed out.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough? After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 6. Less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Goff. St. Brown on the catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get into the end zone from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A fun, close ball game comes to an end on that
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we've got Jimmy Garoppolo. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Raiders and the Patriots, and it's all up next.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up.
But you look at this Patriots defense.
They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
3rd and 2.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Now Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Garoppolo on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Play action. Garoppolo. He hits Adams, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He finds Mayer here. Touchdown Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On second down, Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. On play action, now Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 32. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread up.
Touchdown! Josh Jacobs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
And now it's third.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Now the all-pro return man Marcus Jones deep for New England. This is taken at the 15. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Garoppolo now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Garoppolo, a pass complete to Myers. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
21.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this... And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play action, Garoppolo. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Eagles and the Jets on EA Sports.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the New York Jets.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Oh, the return is Ward.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 20. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jack. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. 2nd and 9.
Now Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. To throw is Rodgers.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. On play action, Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now, hang on. We've got an injured player down there. And, oh, my. Oh, that's Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback, shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A first throw for the backup Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game. I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Second and 10 now. Wilson. Got a man. That's Lazard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Wilson. And Lazard's got it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 35, here's second down at a yard. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They go play action now. Wilson flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Play action. Now Wilson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, Wilson. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, an 11-yard touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Wilson. And he'll find Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's second and a yard. They'll give to Hall. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Wilson to throw. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing now is Wilson. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's a give to Hall. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Wilson. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously the excitement level here.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Wilson going to throw for it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this
It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, we'll see Cam Akers. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Rams and the Cards. Coming up next.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To throw is Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Going up top for Kupp. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Here comes Dortch on the return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
B.J. Ojulari in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
On second down, here's Stafford.
He's got room to roam.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action.
On first down, Stafford here.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Touchdown! Van Jefferson.
His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run here with Akers.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Now credit Chris Barnes rushing in there and hitting him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the...
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Off of play action, here's Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Now Stafford. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he'll find Higbee open downfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Make that now 3 first half. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Stafford on first down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Play action. Stafford. Flush to his right. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had that.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
32.
From the end zone, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the court.
And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Play that turns out to be 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Back to throw, Stafford. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Jesse Luketa drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's it. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So it's the Rams here that take home the W. And this one...
It's the NFL on
Now the new pickup from New England. This is Damian Harris. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 18 carries, 69 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold him a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Oh, another ball up for grabs moves here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And they will finally get him, but not. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Giant defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Here's 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Allen. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Dexter Lawrence. Free and get to the quarterback. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. And back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football. They'll start the drive with Harris, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
On play action, Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On play action, Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take.
handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's got room. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They're going for it. This is Harris. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he... Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense takes the field, and we turn our... Throwing, Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd and a couple. Now Jones. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Damian Harris and the Bills headed back out. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of... So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's swung out wide to Harris.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go.
Allen off the play fake. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Allen now on first down.
He goes once again right back to Hardy.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Allen.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now Allen again. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough. On first down, Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 27.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox.
Touchdown, Bills! Throwing on first down is Allen. It's hauled in by Hardy.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
8 yards there on a first down. Now Allen. Rolling to his right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarter...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game.
Sean for the extra point.
Get that field goal.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Try to take this home.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Hardy. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen. Pass complete to Harris.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Allen.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Allen.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. The pass caught by Hardy.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And the Bills have tied the game here in the 4th. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And here come the Bills.
You think back to halftime, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here's we begin overtime. They're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've come back from. And, look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game, because they say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going on their direction right now.
Allen will try again on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46.
On the give, this is Harris.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. 23 yards the pickup there. They hand this off to Harris, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. To the air, Allen. It's caught by Davis. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be with.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Tony Pollard. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Cowboys and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the LA Chargers.
Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously. See penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can put...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Ball start. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Oh, everything falls. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Herbert. Open man is Palmer. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Herbert now. Going deep here for Allen. It's caught inside the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The Charger drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding...
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. A big play there for L.A. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On second down, here's Herbert. Finds Spiller on the check down. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Spiller. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Justin Herbert. Open man, it's Palmer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert now on second down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before. A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
Touchdown, L.A.! Gerald Everett, his... And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a...
It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for...
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Carr.
There's Chris Olave.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw his Carr.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this one is incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Williams
is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Boy, too long.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Carr.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Coming left is Kamara. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. He completes it to Olave. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Williams will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Toast. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
2nd and 7. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? A give. This is Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Carr now on first down. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first down, Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun, it's Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Now Carr. He's got Smith here. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Kamara diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. on play action. Now Carr. He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's second down and 5.
They run it again with Kamara, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And his kick is indeed good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Trying the left side with Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And out now comes... Play action. Now it's Carr.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The busy night continues for Kamara. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans.